Well, we were just watching a sunset there, but now it is actually live. Hello, everyone. How is it going? We're going to be doing Specially Shaped Saurian Search. I've heard that this event talks about Natlan a lot. That's exciting, because we don't know a whole lot about Natlan. But we do know is that we haven't met very many people from there. We've barely heard about other people talk about it. Like, I think in Inazuma at the hot springs, and they talk about how they made their artificial hot springs based off of Natlan's real hot springs. But beyond that, well, we don't know that much, except for the fact that, you know, they released a trailer last special program a couple days ago. Did you just say, quit following me? I mean, he says it all the time, but like... Anyway, the Saurians, the dinosaurs, they look so cute! But they also look very powerful. Like, there's one that was swimming through the lava. There was one that was jumping through the air. There's ones that were climbing walls. So much fun. Anyway, I heard this event talks a lot about Natlan and, of course, the Saurians, the dragons. I like the dragons a lot. They're awesome. I'm excited to learn more. We're gonna play this event. That's the gist of today. Hello. I forgot the context of this. I think, yeah, commissioning adventure is looking for the protagonist. Ah, you're finally here. You're the protagonist, yes? At fourth wall break, but yeah.
I was not sure what you mean by that question.
Would you look at that? Too eager for my own good again. And they told me to be concise when I was posting the commission, too. Here's the lowdown. I am Ranjit, a chef of cuisines creative. I've been looking to get along nicely with a pyro Registine, but it seems uninterested in my company. Spitting fireballs and slamming the ground, nothing I could do about that, so I'm hiring some adventurer help. Of the protagonist kind, to be exact. No problem, just leave it to me. Concise, but clear as mud. Well, the Pyro Registine, if you just want us to fight a Pyro Registine for you, we are all ready and all good for this.
Hey, don't go around agreeing to take on such ridiculous commissions. Wait, are you for real? A creative cuisine chef making friends with a Pyro Registine? Nothing about this makes any sense.
What do you mean, Paimon? We know Xiangling, and Xiangling does some pretty crazy stuff, too. So it's not the first time we've dealt with a chef trying to do some crazy stuff with the local wildlife. Really? I mean, it is a very grumpy plant, but you never know until you try, right? And after the Registine, I'd like to give the Primo Geovishap, Jade Plume Terror Shroom, and a Millennium Pearl Seahorse a go. Sure, why not?
This is getting crazier by the minute. Where did you even get these ideas from?
Actually, it's because of my trip to Natlan not long ago. Oh, okay, interest peaked. It's a truly amazing place. If I had to describe its marvelous novelty, it would be like the first time I ate curry spicy enough to make me rain sweat. I love, this is so cool, this part of the year where they're just throwing teasers for the next chapter of adventure. This is great. It gets so interesting because everything's so mysterious right now. We just don't know. You just mentioned Natlan and we're like, oh my gosh, new information. Okay, anyway. My tongue had taken all the stimulation it could bear, but I shoveled spoonful after spoonful into my mouth. I couldn't help myself. You know what? That's pretty real. Because if you can eat spicy food, then you can taste the spicy food. And even if it's so spicy it's burning your mouth, you can at least taste that it's really good. And you just can't stop eating it because it tastes so good, even though your mouth is burning. Speaking of which, I met a whole bunch of friends in Natlan. They're all good folks. Some taught me rock climbing, and others introduced me to the hot springs. You're making me jealous. To be fair, though, there's still so much I feel like I have to do in Fontaine. I haven't finished Fontaine yet. I'm not finished with Fontaine, and I literally haven't finished all the content in Fontaine. But nevertheless, always excited for new things to come. Bet you didn't know this, but the people of Natlan, especially their warriors, dress in imitation of their Saurians. And when in full panoply, they look every bit as brave. I made myself a hat based on those of my Natlan friends. Pretty awesome, huh? You're not wearing it, but I mean, yes. Oh, yeah, I like it. That's the hat in the event picture.
Sure, it is pretty unique, but I can't quite tell what you're talking about just from that.
True. I mean, I haven't got a Saurian buddy with me, do I? It sure would be nice if I did, though. But I'm not a local, and to be honest, I'd get restless staying there for too long. That's why I thought to get myself a companion outside of Natlan that could take the spot of a Saurian. Even if that doesn't work, it'll make a great story to tell my Natlan friends. Oh, well, why didn't you just say so? We have lots of buddies. You can have a Sealy buddy. You can have Shiki Kosho, who will do a lot of poses for you. And Dora, Itty Bitty Octo Baby, Cloud Retainer. Cloud Retainer will protect you. Yeah, I know. None of those will protect you quite like having a dragon. How to Train Your Dragon be like. It's not one just sounds so far like with the Saurians, like How to Train Your Dragon. None of those will protect you quite like a dragon would, but you can guarantee they will never leave your side because they are super loyal.
If that's your goal, you could have picked more suitable targets to make friends with, right?
Huh? Don't you find them suitable? I mean, they're even like the Natlan Saurians, and they're also strong to boot. A Subjibi's companion's really nothing to brag about. I'll need a more demanding trial if I want a tale worth telling. The real pity is that I can't be the protagonist myself. Calming these beasts that rage day and night is no easy task, let me tell you. But I suppose that's your field of expertise as an experienced adventurer, right? Of course, I'll provide you support from the sidelines. Nets, foods, you name it, you can leave it to me. But as our negotiations with our prospective partners, the spotlight's going to be on you, dear protagonist. Well, at least admitting... Oh, it's sad to see an NPC literally call you the protagonist and then admit they're not the protagonist. Oh, they know, and it's kind of sad. Everybody's the protagonist of their own story.
Why are you foisting the dangerous stuff onto your protagonist?
What are you talking about, Paimon? That's the protagonist's job, is to take all the danger. At least that part's accurate. I'm sure we can come to an agreement if you convince me. Of course, that's how these things work. Well, since we're agreed, shall we head out now? My pots are ready and my equipment's all checked. We should be ready to go. Let's go. I don't know how this goes. How does the event gameplay go? In the specially shaped Saurian search. Oh, I see. It's called specially shaped because we're looking for a Saurian replacement, but none of these things are actually Saurians. You can speak to Ranjit and engage in challenges of varying difficulty. Ranjit will provide you with negotiation strategies that can be of great help in combat. On fearless difficulty, you can even adjust your negotiation strategies. Decreasing the number of strategies will increase the difficulty of challenges. The various negotiation strategies are divided into active strategies and long-term strategies. The former can be activated by you at the appropriate time. Additionally, your opponent's HP and level can also change based on the number of negotiation strategies you've selected. I'm not gonna lie, I just did the thing where I just read the text and I've actually processed none of it. All right. We're gonna do fantastic here. Fearless, that's right. Okay, 90 seconds. Okay, that seems... Oh. I see. Yeah, sure. 650, that's no problem, I'm sure. This is awful. This is just, no, I'm good with this. It's okay. Sure. You really want to go solo? Well, sure. All things are worth trying, am I right? Okay, and you gave me like 17 minutes? Oh, we're good. Oh, wait, no, it's 90 seconds. That's right. Oh my gosh, I'm not doing any damage. Okay, this... Well, I'm glad we tried it out, is what I'm gonna say. Wait, why didn't have the period of time where it just kind of... Okay, Okay, that's what I wanted it to do, and then I was just gonna like finish it off like I normally do, but I guess it doesn't want to do that, does it? Okay, its defense is super high. And it's so, I guess it's more important than its HP is, but I'm noticing I'm not doing as much damage as I usually do. Okay, I think we should not turn off all of the things that can help us with the challenge, you know, that might actually be... Thank goodness it healed all of my team. You can call upon Ranjit to fire Binding Shot to help during the challenge. Binding Shot will interrupt the attacks of the sky-searing pyro-shine and will pull its corolla toward the ground for a while. Okay, that sounds good. Is there something to lower... I guess turning all these off lowers HP. Is there something to lower its defense? Yeah, let's turn this one off. Okay. Okay, I just gotta... Oh, only was select... Okay, we'll try it just with this. We'll try it just with this to get at least one check mark. I don't know what the rewards are like, but I assume I actually don't need to turn off any of the strategies in actuality to make something happen.
Shine down. Wretched vermin.
Wretched vermin. Okay. Get its thing.
Come on, Saurian Tendon Chevalbaron!
You're not doing this very quickly. Okay. Oh, it's angry. It's angry. Okay, here we go.
Now you shall perish.
Oh, but it's missing the dendro thing. Okay, here we go. There we go. This is the big damage that I'm more used to doing.
Know your place.
Everything's futile. Okay. Oh no. I don't think I'm so guys, something tells me I'm not ready for fearless difficulty. Okay. It's one of those, isn't it?
Mademoiselle Crabaletta!
I just saw the little crab falling from the sky. Oh. Okay. We're gonna turn the difficulty down just a little bit. What's the rewards like? Because I'm not... Oh, I guess the next quest is already available, but we haven't actually started this. Oh, there's questions you can ask. I only need silver. All right, that's all we're doing then. Oh, these are all. They're all. We get them all. Well, that's great to know. Nope. I'm gonna go with this team because I'm stubborn. What does this do? Oh, I see. That's the so that's the strings that's just tying it down. Is that button that I clicked? There we go. Gentle potential companion. See? Okay, that might have been too easy. Okay, hold on. Maybe we just do fearless, but with all the buffs. How about that? Is that a good middle ground? And then now I see there's all those questions there. We should go ask him. That's fine. I'm aware. But thank you so much for trying to rescue me from something a terrible fate like that. I don't know. Okay, let's tie it down.
Wretched vermin.
There we go. And its health is just normal health. Oh. You might want to get out of the way, Wanderer. Okay.
Shine down.
Grow. Share my knowledge.
There we go. All right, that's the way to go then for me personally. Gold 1 star is, well, I wish I had more stars, but that would mean raising the health up. Less so, the issue is less so with taking away, I think, the buffs, and more so with oh, you're gonna get rewards up to 2 stars. So I don't even need the pink badge. I guess that makes sense. But yeah, that was something. Answer my questions. Just how... now that you mention, I haven't met a single person from Natlan. Thank you for calling that out. Well, about that, they have a lot of reservations about leaving their land, which I don't feel comfortable talking about as a foreigner. I'm not too sure about their rules and taboos, but I doubt that it's the unfamiliar environments that are the problem. All right. So it sounds sort of like, they have... Okay, so it's not the fact that the game didn't program in any NPCs from Natlan. It's more so that the people there just have their reasons for not leaving. Which is interesting, considering, say, like Inazuma. Inazuma was a closed-off country. Only recently did the Raiden Shogun open up its borders. But we've met tons of people from Inazuma even before the borders opened up. So... Just kind of interesting how, there's that difference there in terms of the people from Inazuma can't leave, but lots of them want to, whereas the people of Natlan choose not to leave. So much so that someone like us has not even run into a single person who decided it was worth their while to make the journey outside. But like I said, we're going to go there, and I'm sure they have their reasons, and I respect that. And we're going to learn what those reasons are when we inevitably barge in and solve some unimaginable crisis that just comes out of nowhere. Just how are Pyro Regifines and Natlan Saurians I like? I'm sure you didn't know this, but Natlan is home to fire-breathing Saurians. That excessive amount of pyro on your skin, now that's the flavor of Natlan for you. So that's the plan. The first step of any challenge should be starting on a lower difficulty, wouldn't you say? Thanks for the tip. A Pyro Regifying neither dodges nor hides, and you don't have to search for it or worry that it might escape. There could be no subject more suitable, and even if negotiations with it fall through, its fruit will still make for a good ingredient for some creative cooking. True. That sounds like a very Xiangling thing to say. Oh, we already got that. Great. Well, I guess that we are going to get this guy next, the Primo Geovishep. And learn a little bit more about your adventures in Natlan. It's you two. I've been waiting for ages. Befriended the Pyro Regifine yet? Don't even talk about it. You negotiated a period of calm. A very, very brief one. The moment it recovered, it started trying to bump me off again. You know what? You were right. It's not possible to make friends with this creature. Still, its fruit does taste pretty good, like Pyro, in fact. Reckon my Natlan friends will like it. Well, you should bring some to share with them. I can defeat the Regifine again if you'd like.
What does that even taste like?
Want to give it a try? If you want, I could.
It's fine. Anyway, are you gonna move on to a Primal Geovishep next?
That's right. I think this one's a winner, to be honest. Primal Geovisheps are quite like the Tepetilisauri, after all. If you travel to Natlan from Sumeru like I did, I reckon they'll be one of the first things you meet. Okay, so it borders Sumeru. Which side of Sumeru is left for there to be more land?
Sure, whatever you say. Paimon doesn't have high hopes for this one either. Why couldn't you gone with the hatchlings?
They don't have round tummies.
What?
Geovishep hatchlings don't have round tummies. I imagine it's all that incredibly quick rolling that they do. That's right, I can read it the way it's supposed to be written. Well, okay, this is why reading ahead helps you to figure out how do I phrase this instead of reading as you go. That can't leave you much of a chance to store up fat. But the main reason is still lack of impact. What's a hatchling to those friends of mine who live alongside Saurians? But a Primo Geobishop, now that's a different story. Even as a tale, it'll be worth the time of day. And anyway, a strong protagonist gotta have some strong opponents. You dig? Alright, let's not tarry, shall we? The Primo Geobishop awaits. Well, we have found some pretty strong opponents, but yeah, let's do it. Okay. We're fearless, but we're gonna keep all the things. Don't show it again. But I didn't actually click don't show again. I just said don't show it again. Even though there was a button, that was an option. Okay, tell us a little bit about more stuff. How exactly are we going to eat the pyroregis fruit? Good question. Well, we're out in the wild, so simple works best. First, we'll need to trim the fruit's shape without getting burned. Next, we cut off a small piece, dig a groove into the middle of the fruit, then put in a couple chunks of butter, whopper flower nectar, and your preferred spices. Then we roast. All done. I'd say that the pyroregis fruit has more of a striking flavor than that of apples. Really sears itself into your memories. Sounds interesting. Glad we're talking to an expert on this. Tell me about the Tepetlisori. Well, I'll get that one down at some point. Oh, the little ones are awfully cute. What with their big round eyes and roly-poly bellies. As I said before, they're probably the first things you'll meet if you travel to Natlan through Samara. The mines in eastern Natlan are their stomping grounds. Those mines are also home to the Tiskayan people. I will try to figure out how to pronounce that. Or Children of Echoes. Fine miners and excavators they are, and skilled appraisers of gems. Sounds boring to you, right? No, of course not. I mean, we've been through the chasm. Of course, we love, learning the gems and also just learning about other people's cultures. We're learning it. It just sounds boring to me. It's like, just because I'm well-traveled doesn't mean I don't enjoy traveling more and learning more. I mean, the whole point of the journey is to keep learning and keep experiencing things and sharing learning about other people's culture. So, no, it's not boring. But they're a happy lot, especially their chief. Whatever the case, be sure to pay them a visit if you find yourself heading to Natlan in the future. Those little Tepetlisori, you'll love them, I can already tell. I assume that the chief that he spoke of is going to be one of the characters we probably will meet, when we meet, like Kale and Tainari, or Linny and Lynette, or Toma. Well, the first characters we ever meet. You certainly have a vantage point here, don't you? Okay, it's ice. It's a wintry Primo Geobishop. I keep clicking that. If you need some effective shots, just holler at me. Understood. Round tummy tum tum. All right. Well, it certainly is a big pet. I mean, we know Ashtaha. Do you want to bring Ashtaha to show your friends? I'm sure Ashtaha will totally mind. I'm sure he won't mind. He totally won't mind. All right. Oh, there's no stars for that, or did I just not get stars? Okay. Did I get all the rewards? How do you get 1 star or no stars? I mean, I guess it said, and I just didn't read it. Shall we head down then? Use shields to reflect damage. Oh. Well, I don't have a shield right now, so we're gonna, just sort of move over here. How's it going? And isn't today another day filled with new hope? Ready to head out, friends?
New hope, huh? We can take that to mean your Primo Geobishop communications broke down then.
Come now, how can you call it a failure? Mortal Kombat is also a communication of a kind. Yeah, but, you're a lot smaller than the Primo Geobishop. And if you're not strong enough to fight and make up for it, I mean, you're probably just gonna get squished, is what it sounds like. From that perspective, you could even say that we had an honest, profound exchange, and gained much knowledge about our respective stances in the process. Yeah, we'll go with that. What do they say? No friends without a fight? Well, I was the one doing the actual fighting. And what fighting it was! Even I could tell that you were an experienced adventurer even amongst adventurers.
Not giving up then yet?
Well, I'll be honest with you. It's always been my dream to ride a... Oh, sorry. It's something about Jade Plume Terrashroom. But the adults would always tell me not be silly. When I'd ask the Forest Watchers, they'd make troubled faces, tell me not to snoop in risky places. So I gave up on those unrealistic dreams and grew up normal like the other kids. My only adventures were with my choices for ingredients when cooking. Oh, well, you sound like you're going on an adventure with us now. So hopefully we can make up for some of those. I mean, understandably, the Forest Watchers don't want you to get hurt and don't want to have to spend a whole lot of time looking for you if they can help it. So that's why they would have told you that. But now we're grown-ups and we don't have to listen to what they say. We can go and throw ourselves into danger and still need the Forest Watchers to come and rescue us. Let's not think about that part. But I'd like to get thinking sometime, and then I'd remember that I did once have such a distant, strange dreams, just like the Aranara of legend. Aww, I'm sure. But they truly exist, and I once saw them. When did I stop being able to do so? When did I start forgetting them? Aww. I wish we could share the love of R&R friends with all our friends. But unless, I mean, if you've been forced to grow up, maybe that's just how it is. I heard this tale of an unlucky fellow named Kunter while in Natlan. He became the target of the sun's hatred due to a mistake his father made. Kunter, unloved of the sun, was also ostracized in his tribe, and of course no Saurian would buddy up with him. But he didn't give up, nor did he blame his father or fate. Instead, he proved that he was the equal of any valiant warrior in the tribe through hard work and grit. In the end, he accomplished something great, not only earning the recognition of an Ictomisaurus comrade, but also becoming a hero to his tribe. Well, it sounds like overcame the adversity. We're learning so much about Natlan. I'm excited. He's just throwing these little tidbits in there, and it's like... But it's very much, what we can tell for sure is that the people in Natlan are very much bonded with their Saurian buddies. So that's going to be really interesting to see. When I heard that tale, I too gained the courage to pick up my childhood dream off the ground where I left it.
Huh, so that's the story.
So yes, please do help me with the upcoming Jade Plume Terrashroom negotiations.
Ah, there you go, dumping it all on us again.
I mean, I'm no match for it as I am now, but I will help support you, so call me whenever you need me. Well, your net really is a pretty cool device. So, I mean, you are doing your part as of now. No need for too much talk, shall we? Yeah, let's go then. Alright, here we go. I'm never gonna click don't show again. Trigger 30 elemental reactions. Okay, that we can do, especially with this team. I'm all set. Or would you like to chat instead? Tell me the tale of Kunter. I've got to admit that my friend only told me the back half. I wonder, what did his father do to warrant such hate from the sun? If it wasn't enough to punish the poor fellow by blinding his father with its golden arrows, the sun would hide itself between a layer of clouds wherever he went. I hear that there are murals that record the tale, though I've never seen them myself. Speaking of which, Natlan's murals are very unique, and they're as lovely as they are fascinating. Sometimes I wonder if I should be bringing my camera to Natlan instead of my pots. You gotta wait till the day they make the camera smaller, and then you can just put one in your pocket and then still bring your pots. Alright. Ready? Okay, this is gonna be great. Okay. Every hit with the little buddies should be an elemental reaction. There we go. Look at us. All right, let's bind it down. Good job. Oh, yeah. Okay, we're at 30. We're at 30. Awesome. Heats pyro veggies fruit. I guess that makes sense because it would probably set it on fire. Meta stable Jade Plume Terrashroom. Oh, on. No, all my things went away. Come back, everyone. You gotta help out. Alright, there we go. With 1 star. Perfect. Alright. Let's see. Alright, one more potential buddy to go. I'm sorry, dude. It's just not looking good for you. I'm not sure. I'm just not sure you are going to be able to get a buddy from any of these places. Let's see.
Add Astro. Thank you for Add
Thank
Astro.
you for completing your commissions. Here is your reward. Alright. Last one. Butterfly! Look at it, it's so serene and beautiful. So we're here in the end. What about your childhood dream? When I became an adult, I finally understood why the Forest Watchers had made those faces they did. But anyway, I gave it my best shot. I also learned that you should never bring unprocessed pyrovegetine fruit near a jade plume terrace room. Noted, okay. By the time I smelled something burning, it was already too late. Barely avoided drowning in the spores it poured forth. It's easy to forget sometimes that fungi are completely different species from shroom borers.
Anyway, speaking of which, they actually are a type of fungus, right?
That's right, and they taste especially delicious in soups.
But anyway, let's get back to today's challenge.
Well, I haven't figured out what to cook yet. Oh, right, you mean the negotiations. Sorry. Perhaps you've heard the story of the 2 Fontamer aberrant overlords. It speaks of how the Millennial Pearl Seahorse is described as being proud and noble. By contrast, the Emperor of Fire and Stone seems to be a fierce, cruel being, strong but brutal.
And here, Paimon thought you'd pick the tougher opponent. After all, wouldn't the stronger opponent make for a cooler story?
That is true. But the Emperor is a heavily armored crab, while the other party is the seahorse that flies. I wonder, would you call a flying seahorse a Pegasus instead? Good point.
Wait, is that the question we should be asking right now?
Yes, Paimon, it's an important question. Still, if I could only ride it even once.
Well, sure then. Looks like you're sticking this one out to the end.
Well, we are here, aren't we? Surely we can't leave empty-handed. Anyway, let's head out once you're ready. I'm ready. Don't show again. I finally clicked it on the last one. The last option. Destroy 1 Xenomare Pearl.
Too slow.
I need to figure that out though. Tell me about the flying companion. Right, going back to the story about Kunter, his companion Ictomisaurus was a Saurian with great powers of flight. You could even say that without Ictomisaurus' help, Kunter would have found his success much harder to win. A flying companion's pretty convenient. And come to think of it, yours flies too. So, she has any special skills? She can make terrifying amounts of food disappear nigh instantaneously. That's right. Amazing. Any chef worth their salt would be overjoyed to hear of such a skill. Let me cook for her next time, alright? My friends from Natlan all told me that I should stay and cook for the Saurians. Said I'd be a smash hit. So yeah, I'm sure your companion will enjoy my food too. That's awesome. I hope you go back to Natlan and we should meet you. We should meet up there. That'd be cool. Tell me about the hot springs. I've seen a few in Fontaine too. Hot enough to scald you. I hear that wherever the Emperor of Fire and Iron dwells, the waters there are exceptionally hot. That is true. If you walk in the water around the crab, you will hurt yourself. And there's been some other hot places that we have dealt with too. But Natlan's hot springs are different. Now, how should I put it? They can heal wounds of body and spirit both. That's what makes them so addictive, in fact. I see. Well, I look forward to that. A natural hot spring? I want to try that. That sounds cool. All right. So they put a thing here in case I want to go back to talk to him. But the question is, what if I fall down the hole? Fall down the gap there? How much of a struggle will it be to climb back up? I hardly come down here because I've never needed to farm for this boss yet, but I love the little fishies that swim around the seahorse. That is so cool. Alright. Explosive loaded and ready to rock. Alright. Okay, Xenomare Pearl. The best ride? Oh, it's the pearls down here, right? It's the thing that I'm trying to hit the health bar down, but come on. Let's get closer though. Okay, hold on. Maybe we should die with the only character I have that can actually deal with it. It's slowly going down in health. So we just need to make sure Nahina doesn't die.
I see everything.
Actually, no. This is a great time to pin it down. Like this, right? Did you do it? I think I missed. I think Ranjit, you missed. I'm sorry, I gave the order at the wrong time, but maybe you should have recognized that I did so. Okay, let's see. Oh, there we go. Did we get its pearl? We did get its pearl. Perfect.
Oh, brilliant!
Illusion shattered. Inazuma shines eternal.
Perfect. All right. Well, I hope we helped out as much as we can in terms of helping you with your search for a Saurian-like companion. As for how well that actually went, thanks for your hard work over the last few days. We did deviate from our original goal, sure, but I, for one, have gained much from these experiences. It was quite the series of battles, yes.
Gained much? Don't you mean you learned lots of lessons?
Same thing, Paimon. That too, yes. Cultivating friendships is a long-term process, and you need to spend more time after making your pick. Not like what we did this time. Just like Natlan was once the land of ancient dragons, and is now a land where humans and Saurians put mutual trust in each other, becoming comrades who live side by side. I wonder how long that must have taken. I should have read it just like Natlan became like this. Okay, instead of just like Natlan became this. Okay, anyway. I suppose I was too overeager. I thought we could gain their respect by beating them, which is why I picked such blunt methods. If we had taken our time from the start, perhaps feeding them every day and trying to get closer to them might have boosted our chances. Yeah, maybe. Maybe we kind of just jumped ahead and just fought them. We didn't even ask them what they wanted. How can we negotiate this? Maybe not by fighting next time.
That sounds reasonable enough until you remember that the targets you picked aren't your everyday dogs or cats.
True. They're more like the Saurians of Natlan. That is why I picked them after all. I imagine that my friends there would understand what an extraordinary thing I've done when I relate these experiences to them.
Paimon still doesn't see the similarities. The primordial bishop aside, but you do you.
The others are quite similar too. The colors, for example.
If that's where you hit it, then slimes would also be similar enough, no?
I see where you're coming from. They are both elemental creatures. Perhaps slimes do have the potential to become Saurians. Does that mean I should try making friends with slimes first? This plan's suddenly looking very scaled down. Slimes would be a safer option if nothing else.
It's all relative, though. We often see newbie adventurers and ordinary passersby rendered immobile with slimes who surrounded them.
Still, I won't know till I try. Thank you two so much for your help. With any luck, I'll have gained a comrade or two from my adventures, enough to qualify as the protagonist of my very own tale. Have a pleasant journey. Thanks, you too. Remember, you are the protagonist of your own journey. All right. That was a very interesting little quest. I liked that because, we got to learn we got to try fighting with the bosses, sure. And we also got to learn more about a foreign land that we are very excited to be traveling to. Interesting. I wonder if the legend of Kunter will come back at all when we go to Natlan. Anyway, we got to learn a little bit about Natlan, a nation we know very little about. I am so excited to meet the Saurians. I'm so looking forward to that. Because they were so cute in the preview. So yeah, with that, I think this is where I'm going to be ending off the stream. So yeah, thanks everyone for watching, and I will see you in the next episode. Bye everyone.